0-0, 36 minutes to go in this half. They started about 5 minutes early today. Meadowbrook in possession down on the offensive side. There's Devlin running after the ball in the corner. She's going to turn around and send a ball into the middle for Osmond. She's going to one-touch, put a left foot on that. Goalie's going to clean it up without too much trouble. So good possession out of Meadowbrook there, possessing and sharing the ball back and forth. Here comes the punt. Coming out, got a little bit of wind here today, so Schuler over on the far side. Smith is going to send this one back to Emma. Emma's going to control, one touch, and get the ball out over to this side. There's Mel. 16 misses, so Canella's going to pick this one up in the middle. Send it over to Osmond. Osmond's got Devlin and Kat and Audrey out in front. She tries to put a through ball over to Audrey, doesn't get it wide enough. Picked up by the defender from Montgomery. Mel's going to step in and deflect that pass. Devlin with the ball back to Osmond. Osmond looking over on that far side to Fosnot. Fosnot comes through, touches, gets to the ball first, gives it to Kat in the middle. Kat's going to turn. She's going to shoot. Goes off the defender. Back to the middle. In possession is Montgomery. Sends a through ball up. It's going to be really strong. Emma's going to get to that one without too much trouble. Emma's going to drop this one on the ground and kick it over to Mel. Mel going to take this one outside to Canelo. Canelo keeping it in, looking for her teammates. Going to break right. Send a ball up to Audrey. Audrey's going to turn, try to take it with her. Loses it to the defender on that side. Defender's taking her space. And sends a through ball that's going to get out of bounds over here in front of us. So it'll be a white throw. Remember Herb with the throw. Here it comes into Osmond. Up the sideline. It does bounce in. Canella with the ball. She's going to kick this one up and over to Audrey. Audrey sending that one to the end line. Defender kicks it, gets away from her. Audrey takes possession. Turns, sends it back to Canelo. Canelo now looking for space. Going to take a ball across it. Kat's there. Defender gets to it first. Osmond comes up, sends this one up in the sky. Kat gets a head on it. Devlin's going to put a foot on it and drop that one nicely over the goal. So goal kick will come out. 33:55 in the half. Game still tied at 0. Here's the kick out that far side. Kat with the ball. Off the defender. Pressures. Errant pass. In the middle is Canelo. Canelo to Osmond. Osmond back to Herb. Herb looking outside to Mel. A little behind her. Mel's going to come back and collect that one. And she misjudges and the ball goes out. So it'll be a red throw as the defender from Montgomery comes up to take this one. So number 5 with the throw. Meadowbrook adjusting off of her teammate number 2. 2 tries to take it inside. Osmond takes it off of her and takes her space. Sends a nice ball through for Kat. Kat coming on. Fosnot on the outside is going to get there first. She does get a left foot on it. There's a call from the opposite side. Not sure. Maybe a trip. So here comes the kick out from that spot. First 2 is Maddie Fosnot. Fosnot sends it over in the center to Kat. Kat's going to touch it to herself and then back out to Fosnot. Fosnot's going to cross this one, but it's going to go off of the defender from Montgomery. So this will be our first corner kick of the game. Devlin taking this one over in the corner. Got a little cloud cover for a moment. 32-26 as they take this kick. Here's the ball. One bounce off of Fosnot. In front of the goal still, Audrey Millett is going to drop this one back to Canelo. Canelo gets a foot on it. Osmond's going to come over. She's going to look to cross. She does chip it right in front of Millett. Millett's going to turn and try to get this one around the defender. Doesn't do so. Canelo's going to come over and get a foot on that. Mel's going to come up and save it and send it out of bounds. So it'll be a throw for Montgomery on the far side. So here's the throw. Canelo to Millett, cleared by the defender. Emma coming out. Should be able to collect this one. Decides to kick it instead. Sends it to Mel. Mel in the middle. Kaylee to Elena, who kicks the ball out of bounds on the far side. So red throw, about midfield. The coach is imploring Meadowbrook to play with a little more focus and a little more precise passing. So Elena sends this one right back to where it came from. So throw goes under Abby Schuler's foot and through. She gets a foot on this one, but it goes middle. Ember Erb is going to send this one up in the air, but it's going to go to the mid from Montgomery. Aaron pass to Maddie Osmond, who's now going to take her space. Dribbling up the field, puts the ball in front of Mel. Mel's going to get a foot on that one and send it back to Maddie. Maddie now, ball gets away from her. Defender's going to kick this one up in the air. Ember's going to get to it. Kaylee sets it to Alyssa. Alyssa gets it to Kaylee Devlin. Devlin in the middle looking for somebody. She's going to send this one over to Millet, and it's going to be behind her, so Audrey addressed her path. Defender's going to get there first. Osmond to Mel into Devlin, unable to collect that pass to the mid from Montgomery. Strong on the pass. Schuler comes up to kick it, and it goes off the side of her foot and out of bounds, so it's going to be a red throw in front of the Montgomery bench. So here's the throw. Up and over. Schuler ducks. Lena Smith trying to get a left foot on it. Keeps that inbounds. Devlin trying to get past the defender. Sends the ball middle. Nice ball in front of Canelo. Alyssa is going to take a shot from there. Goes off the defender. Millet with the ball now. Trying to get to it. She's surrounded by two defenders who take that from her. Send it back to the mid. Strong off of number 2. Mel up to Audrey Millet over on the right side. Audrey still trying to collect that ball. Unable to get divided the defender again. Off the mid from Montgomery. Osmond with a nice ball. Over to Canelo off of Cat's foot. Canelo with the right cross. Coming on that backside is Fosnot. Unable to collect that one and put it in. So Meadowbrook's first shot on goal with a real good chance. Not quite able to connect, but people in the right places. So goal kick coming out over on that far side. Here's the ball up the defensive or offensive left for Meadowbrook. Fosnot gets pushed out along with the ball. So it's going to be called a red throw. So here comes the throw on the far side. Devlin's going to get ahead on that one, drop it in front of Fosnot. Maddie's going to run through and maintain. Number 8 tries to take it outside, and Maddie battles for it and loses. Kaylee gets a hold of it, tries to send it through to Maddie, but doesn't get enough on it. Osmond's going to clean this one up and put it in front of Kat. Kat does get a foot on it, but it doesn't get 2 white feet. So 4 now with the ball. Osmond off of number 4, off of number 2. Number 6 coming across. She's going to stick the ball, try to put the ball through. Doesn't get there. Herb gets to it first. Here's Elena. Kicks it back to Montgomery. Ember finds Osmond. Gets past. Here's Canelo. Canelo out to Fosnot. Fosnot gets it to Devlin, who's going to go up the outside. Heading towards the corner. Looking to cross. She puts a left foot on this one. Crosses right in front of Kat. Too close to the goalie, though. And the goalie's going to clean this one up and come out and send this one for a ride up the middle. One bounce over midfield. Elena's going to get there, head that one, and drop it right in front of Maddie Osmond. Osmond gets the ball kicked off of her by number 6, and so it goes out of bounds. 27-22 to go in the half. Meadowbrook yet to score. Still 0-0 here against Montgomery. Slow start, and I believe that was an illegal throw, so Meadowbrook will get a chance to go the other way with that one. Kaylee's going to come up with the ball. She's looking to move fast. She sends this ball up the side to Maddie Fosnot. Fosnot swings and misses, but it goes past the defender. Still in possession. Pulls it back, looking for somebody to get it to. She has Osmond over there. Osmond now is going to cross with the left foot. One bounce to the goalie. Goalie misses it, and Audrey Millet on the backside is able to clean that one up. 1-0 lead for Meadowbrook. 26-53 in the half. Meadowbrook's first score on the assist from Osmond to Millet. So here's the pass for Montgomery, right up the middle. Maddie's going to take that one off of her. Nice pass to Maddie Fosnot onto Kat. Kat's going to break outside. Maddie's going to overlap inside. 13's going to come over and try. 17 comes over to try to take that. Kat with the ball, drops it back to Kaylee. Kaylee too strong, gets to it first, turns the corner, looking, breaks past. Here's the cross. In front is Maddie Fosnot, who gets a body on it. There's Audrey Millett, unable to get the ball in goal. Here's Kat, who's going to kick this ball up and over the goal. So 3 consecutive chances there for Meadowbrook right in front of goal, 30 seconds after the last goal. 1-0 lead. Mel is going to come off. She's going to be replaced by Nina, and it looks like Beth is going to come in and give Elena a break. That'll move Abby Schuler and Ember Erb to the middle defensively. Here comes the goal kick. Devlin's first 2. She gets pushed from behind, which makes her miss the header. This ball is dropped by Osmond all the way back to Emma. Emma, with defensive player coming on, kicks that ball right back up the middle. Come on. Sorry, having some camera troubles here. So Meadowbrook's going to get a corner out of this one. 25 minutes to go in the half. Here's the ball. It's right out in front. Alyssa's going to get there first, get a head on it. Ball drops right in front of goal. Nobody gets there. Probably try to clear it. See if Devlin can get over to this one. She does. And that ball goes off of Montgomery out of bounds, so it'll be a white throw as soon as they get the ball. Here's the throw from Devlin into Canelo. Canelo traps that one nicely. She's going to take a shot from there. Goes off of the defender from Montgomery. Kat's going to get to it first and drop it back to Maddie Fosnot. Fosnot's going to take a swipe at it, but it's going to go off the defender. Second defender, third defender from Montgomery. Canelo comes over, still pressuring that one, and just gets completely clocked and pushed onto the ground. And there is no call whatsoever. Actually, there hasn't been a call in this game that I remember other than the one in the box. So we're again having another physical display here on the soccer field as Canelo comes across. Devlin now coming up through. And this one is called. So, as with any good referee, they get the next call. This one's going to be in Meadowbrook's favor. So here's the kick from Devlin's foot. It's a nice strong kick, and it is a goal. So that one with some pace and some position. Really good kick off Kaylee's foot there. So Meadowbrook in possession again, coming off the right-hand side. Here's Canelo. Sends this one out to Millett. The ball is crossed to Devlin in the middle. She's going to trap this one in front, get a foot on it, kick that one off the midsection of number 16, and then step back and recollect. Schuler in the middle, back to Devlin. Devlin with the ball, looking, turning, breaks outside on number 13 and sends the ball through to Maddie Fosnot. A little too tight. Devlin's going to be second 2 on this one. Header over top of her. Beth sends it to Osmond. Osmond to Devlin. Devlin looking from there. It's got somebody. She gets pressure from behind and sends it over to Canelo. Canelo in the middle. It's going to break right. She's going to get around that defender, still battling. Turns around, sends it over to Osmond. Osmond with the ball is going to turn and get pushed from behind. No call this time. Montgomery with the ball until Nina gets that one, sticks it up in the air. Osmond off of the player from Montgomery, steps 2, gets pushed aside, and this one is going to get called. So they are starting to get this one reeled in a little bit. So Devlin with the kick. This one's nice and low, right in front of the goal. Canelo Canelo's there. She's going to get a right foot on this one. Goes off of one defender. Kat puts it right to the goalie. So 2 good shots here for Meadowbrook. 22 minutes to go. 2-0 lead. Here's the punt out to the middle. Nina's going to get there and try to collect this one. Gets past one defender. Gets past the second defender, and the ball's kicked out. So it's going to be a red throw from there. Ball goes off of Canelo and out of bounds. To the feet of number 2. Canelo's going to run through that one, drop it right in front of Millet. Millet's got Kat, puts it behind her. Kat's going to turn and not get to it, but then she'll chase it back. She pokes it back to Kaylee. Kaylee puts it to Beth. Beth taking her space. See if she can get there. A little bit of a push. Oh, nope. It's going to be called a white throw as it goes off red. So Kaylee will take this one. Throws it into Osman. Osman back to Devlin. Devlin's going to take this one forward. Left foot puts this ball over in front of Kat. Defender gets to it first. Second mid here for Montgomery. Sends the ball out to the outside. Canelo chasing that one down and pressuring off the feet of number 4. Ember coming over. She's going to take this one and try to kick it off of the Montgomery player. Unable to do so, but a smart play. Here's the throw into the box. Abby Schuler is going to collect this one, tap it. Still not cleared. This one off of Schuler and off of number 6, so it's going to be a goal kick. As Meadowbrook brings a sub in, let's see, looks like Grace for Maddie Foslant. So goal kick is out, up the middle. Kat's going to get to this one. Send a nice through ball for Audrey Millett, who's going to run on. We'll see if she can get there. She does. Pulls this one back with a defender on her. She's got Canelo coming up. She's going to get past. Left foot. Crosses the ball to Kat. Coming on that other side is Grace, who kicks the ball up and over the goal. So Meadowbrook again substituting on this back line. Mel and Elena coming in for Ember and Abby Schuler. Keeping that back line fresh. Here's the ball. Over to that right side, gets past Grace, is going to go to number 13. 13's going to turn. Kaylee's going to take that off of her and drop it back to Mel. Mel looking for teammate. Sends it to Maddie Osman. Osman to Devlin on that far side. Kaylee coming up, looking for somebody to send it to. She pulls it back, sends that one back to Beth. Beth now with possession. The Montgomery player coming on. Errant pass goes to Montgomery. So Mel's going to take this one and send it back. It's not a strong kick, but it's enough. Emma's going to come up. She's going to put that one up in the air, kind of off the side of her foot. Then off of Grace, off of Beth. I think it's going to be called a handball on that one. So this will be a direct kick for Montgomery. 2-0 lead. Meadowbrook up. 18:30 to go in the half. Here's the kick. Doesn't get in the box. Meadowbrook's going to hit that one. Osmond's going to come up and clear that one. It's going to go to the defender. Kat's going to collect it, and she'll drop that back for Beth. Beth is going to send it strong, but Kat is able to handle that one. Ball on through to Devlin. Devlin touches once, gets tripped, gets back up. Kat with the ball, pulls it back, sends it in front of Kaylee. Kaylee with the defender coming on, sends a nice through ball for Kat. Kat coming across, going to put a left foot on this, up over her head. The goalie pokes that one out. Defender's going to get there, but Canelo's going to collect this one and put it back towards goal. Goal is kicked, or the goalie tries to kick it to clear it, goes off of Grace and back into the goal. So Grace gets the goal and the score on that one just for the aggressive charge at the ball. 3-0 now. Montgomery is down. 17:46 in the first half for Meadowbrook. So Canelo with the ball over on the right side. She breaks out to the right, puts the ball perfectly in front of Millet. Millet running on, pressure in this one. Defender's going to get to that first. Audrey swings and misses. And then decides to come back out after the ball. Here's the clear, up that outside. Nina collects that, sends it in front of Canelo. Alyssa now in front of Osmond. Osmond out to Millet on the side, is going to turn. Nice cross ball in front of Kat. Kat's going to hit this one back out to Millet. Millet's going to touch it around the first defender. Second defender's going to get there, but clears it to the middle. Devlin coming across as Osmond with the ball. She's going to take that and send it out to Beth. Beth with the defender coming up. Is going to send that one up to Grace. Grace with the ball on the outside sends it back to the middle for Osmond. Osmond going to take a shot from there. Gets to the first defender and is kicked back out. Here's the clear over on this far side in front of Nina. Nina now with the ball. Sends that one into Canelo. A little strong, goes off of her, and is cleared out to number 4 from Montgomery. Osmond's going to get the rebound off of that. Put a nice little ball in front of Devlin. Devlin back to Osmond. Osmond in front of goal. Doesn't get this one through, but it ricochets over in front of Kat. Audrey tries to drop it back. Sends it to the defender from Montgomery. Here's Nina with the ball. Sends this one pretty strong up in the far corner. It's going to be a throw-in for Montgomery right in front of the flag. So here's the throw, up and over. Nina is going to head that one in front of Alyssa. Defender's going to get there first. Elena puts a ball over in between Grace and Kaylee. Ball back and forth, up and down. Kat goes strong and wide for Kaylee. Kaylee gets 2 first with number 13 on her back. It's going to turn. Kaylee breaks through. She's going to put a left foot on this one, lift it up. Goalie's going to come out. She's going to miss it. Audrey is there, tries to kick through. Ball is still on the ground. Ref is going to call it in possession of the goalie, and so they will get the clear. So that goal kick comes out. It's going to be a white throw. Has 3 subs come in for Meadowbrook. Haley, Macy, and I believe Maddie Fosnot coming back in. So Meadowbrook with too many players on the field as they take one off. So that one goes from Haley back to Kaylee, into Kat. Kat now with the ball is going to drop this one all the way back to Mel. Mel's going to swing and miss. Nina coming over is going to take this one on the outside and just kick it out of bounds. So it'll be a red throw from over in front of the Meadowbrook fans. Elena's first 2 is going to take this one and send it up the side, and it's going to go out. So it'll be another red throw. Number 6 now with the ball. So this throw goes all the way into the box as Emma comes out and cleans that one up nicely. She's going to go out to the other side and change field. As she punts this one off that left foot, and it's a nice one up over one bounce to midfield. Montgomery first 2 goes off of them, and they're going to save it and keep it in bounds. This one's kicked strong to the defender. Mel's going to send it over in front of Osmond. Osmond now is going to send this one all the way to the middle. Coming on is Maddie Fosnot, who kicks the ball towards Kat. Haley coming back for it now. Defender from Montgomery is going to get there first. As Meadowbrook subs and masks. 12:55 to go in this half as Abby comes in for Kaylee. Sarah in for Nina. Over on that far side, it looks like Grace is in for Beth. And we had one more. Not sure who the other sub was. Ball on the outside. Sarah's going to get to this one. Drop it back to Elena. Elena into Osmond. Osmond tries to get it out to Canelo. Canelo does a nice job of shielding and keeping possession of this one. Sending the ball up to Macy. Macy's going to get the ball and kick it to the mid from Montgomery. Through ball for number 4. Sarah running on. We'll see if she can get to it. She does. She gets it to Elena, who kicks it off of number 4. So the ball's still going the wrong way. This one's cleared out by Mel. And Sarah's not going to get there in time. So with an illegal throw called, it's going to be Meadowbrook losing possession on that one. Going to Montgomery, heading this direction. 11:20 to go in this half. So number 7 will take this one. So here's the flip throw. This one's going to go into the box. Here comes Emma. Again, going to take this one up that left side. It's a nice punt up and over. One bounce. Maddie Foz not chasing. It's to her. She's going to send it off of number 5. 5 going to gain possession and send another ball through. This time it's Mel on the outside. Mel to Grace. Ball's going to go out of bounds before Grace can get to it. Again, Montgomery possession right in front of the Meadowbrook bench. They'll be throwing this one in. 10:27 to go in the half. Throwing on the far side, Grace battling for it. Maddie Osmond's gonna get to that one and pressure again and take it off the player from Montgomery and send it up. But it goes to the defender from Montgomery, who sends it right back in. Mel gets this one up in the air in front of the coaches, and it's gonna go out of bounds, so it'll be a red throw. So here's Montgomery. Red Raider, throw in. Off number 6. 6 loses it. Mel's going to send it middle to Abby. Coming back is Maddie Fosnot. Doesn't quite get there, as number 7's going to break outside with this one until Canella takes it off of her and gets in front and turns corner. And it's going to be a red hold. So this will be a kick for Alyssa. Alyssa sends it in to Maddie. Maddie back to Alyssa. Alyssa now is going to collect that one and try to send it up to Macy, and that's going to go off the defender. So that'll be a white throw. As Kaylee comes in for Maddie Osmond. Here's the throw into Macy. It's going to turn. Defender's going to kick that one directly out of bounds again, so Canelo will kick. And Millet will come in for Maddie Fosnot. So Millet will be in the middle. Haley and Macy and Abby Schuler up front. Canelo, Millet, and Devlin. Canelo in the corner. Kicks this one off number 6, and it'll be a corner kick for Meadowbrook. So 8:07, 3-0 lead. Here's the ball. It is beautiful on the backside of the goal. Goes a little strong. Meadowbrook with Grace on that far side. She's turning. Montgomery's going to turn and kick that one out. Number 6 coming on with Abby over there. Ball's going to go off of red, so it'll be a white throw over on the far side. Here's the throw into Haley. She misses. Number 5 in possession. Kicks it up the outside. So it'll be a white throw. No, it won't. It was a call of some kind, so Montgomery will get a free kick here. So here's the kick to the middle. Swing and a miss by Haley. off of Abby and on as Elena now trying to track this one down on the outside. Number 16 with the ball, breaks back middle. Sarah misses. Mel sends this one up, and Macy's going to collect it and loses it. Canelo picks that up off of number 20. Now Kaylee in front of Abby. Abby misses as well. Ball's cleared, but it goes right to the middle for Alyssa. Alyssa in the middle now with number 6 coming on. She's going to try to go between her legs. Doesn't do so successfully. There's Sarah. Ball is sent across the middle again. There's Mel to Kaylee. Swings and misses. Defender mid's going to come up and clear this one out. It's going to get to the box, so Emma will clean this one up. She picks it out. Goes over that left side again. Nice punt up over the middle. Devlin tries to step 2. Misses. Ball is kicked up in the air, and on the outside is number 2 running on as Mel just clears that and lets the defense reset. 6:09 to go in this half. 3-0 lead for Meadowbrook. As Beth and Ember come back in and give Elena and Mel a break. Still have Sarah on the outside, Grace on the outside, and Abby Schuler in the mid position where Osmond usually starts. So here's the throw. Ball's going to be kicked and crossed. Emma coming out. She's going to get there before number 16 does. So here's the roll to Canelo. Canelo's going to turn. She's got some space to work with in front of her. She also has a millet to get the ball through to. Puts it behind her. Goes on the outside now. Schuler chasing this one down. Still battling. Turns. Sends it to Devlin. Devlin back out to Schuler. Schuler telling Haley to go to the corner. Haley comes back to the ball. Now heading to the corner. Schuler's going to get that errant pass. Millet is there. She gets an outstretched foot. Loses that one. Ball's kicked right back up the center. Beth cuts in front of number 2. Does a nice job getting to that ball first. Devlin to Grace. Ask. Sends it back to Devlin. Devlin in the middle of 2 defenders is going to turn and send the ball over to Canelo. Make a run. Canelo doesn't get through, but maintains possession. She's going to send this one to Millet. It's not strong enough. Defender's going to clear that over to the middle. Beth misses. And there's Grace who clears it to the middle as Maddie Osmond comes back in, and Abby Schuler will go back as Osmond takes over in the middle. Throw in front of Devlin. Back to Grace. Ask now is going to send this one middle to Osmond. Osmond back to Herb as they move the ball across the field. Trying the other side now. Here's Sarah up to Alyssa. Alyssa with the defender coming on. She's going to shield and send this ball corner for Macy. It's going to be too strong. Going to roll out the end line. Going to be a goal kick. And coming in now as a sub for Montgomery with 3:56 to go in the half. 3-0 lead for Meadowbrook. So Meadowbrook has quietly built a 3-0 lead here in this first half. Multiple substitutions along the way, keeping people fresh. 4 games this week. So there's Millet breaking through, looking back to Canelo. Canelo crosses. Haley's over there. Here's Osmond, who's going to stick this one on net for a 4-0 lead with 3:28 to go in the half. So many offensive weapons. So here's the kickoff again for Montgomery. Millet's going to get there and take it off of him. Haley on the far side is going to send this one right up the middle. Devlin now with the ball looking for somebody. She's going to send it outside to Haley. Haley with the ball is going to drop it back to Kaylee. Kaylee looking for someone. One step past to Osmond. Osmond back to Devlin now running on. Devlin's going to put a left foot and cross this one in front of Audrey Millet. We'll see if she can get there. Nope. Gets out of bounds before she can. So here comes the goal kick on the way out. So it's a nice kick. Montgomery's first two and second two. Here's Ember to Alyssa. Alyssa back to Sarah. Sarah's going to touch this outside and battle with the defender. Millett's going to cut through onto Macy, who's going to run up, and she's going to cross this one. Millett is trying to get there. Osmond coming on. Devlin gets the errant. Nope, doesn't get there in time as defense from Montgomery clears it. Here's Herb out to Grace. Grace is going to collect this one. A little strong. She does get there, and it goes off of the defender and out of bounds. So Grace now looking for the throw. She throws it into Haley. Haley tries to trap that one, loses it. Off of Kaylee, who turns. Osmond steps to, but doesn't get the foot there in time. He does turn, get the ball on the turn by the player from Montgomery. Audrey Millett out to Haley on the outside, battling with number 5 over there. And that ball is cleared and stays in bounds. Devlin late reacting to it. Montgomery's going to kick this one out, so Kaylee will take the throw. Throws it into Audrey Millett. Audrey Millett breaking middle. He's going to get a right foot on this one. It's got some pace, and it goes in. So now, with 3 minutes to go in the half, 2 goals have been scored, 5-0, with 1:29 to go in this game, or in this first half. So the girls kicking with some pace into the win here as the flags are blowing the other direction. Here's the kickoff again. Meadowbrook with a 5-0 lead. This ball is kicked up the outside. 17 gets a foot on it. Gets past Sarah. Sarah tracking her down now. She shields, turns inside. Is going to try to cross this one. Sarah still battling through. Grace swings, and it goes off the side of her foot as number 6 tries to track this one down over on the far side. Grace coming on. Devlin's going to come up and clear this one up to the other side of the field. Out on the outside, it'll be kicked out of bounds by Montgomery. Grace will pick this one up and send the throw into Kaylee. Kaylee now with the ball, 52 seconds. She's going to send this one on up to Millett. Millett in the middle as Montgomery has extended out, but the defense is rushing back. Here's Millett chasing this one to the corner, and that one's kicked out of bounds, so it'll be a white throw. Front of the Gator. Throws into Millett. Millett back to Devlin. Devlin chasing this one middle. Going to go between 2 defenders. Got a third one. Drops it back to Osmond. Osmond looking to send it in front of Millett, or in front of Canelo. 15 seconds to go as Sarah comes up. Ember's going to come over and kick this one out of bounds, and honestly, that will probably be the last play of the half. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 5-0, Meadowbrook. And we will see you in about 10 minutes. I don't know what's going on with the phone. All right, so we start the second half. Meadowbrook 5-0 with the lead. And it looks like they're throwing the first team out here, the team that started the game. That's Millett, Fosnot, and Bennett on top. Devlin, Canelo, and Osmond in the middle. Ager, Herb, Smith, and Schuler on the defensive side with Emma in goal. So Montgomery will kick off to get this thing going. Beautiful October day. Fosnot with the pressure on the outside. 14 looking to send it middle. Devlin's going to take it and put it right back at Maddie's feet. Maddie's going to take one touch past the defender on this side. And she's going to cross this one. It's going to bounce. The goalie's going to touch it and not get to it. So it's going to be a corner. 21 seconds into the second half. So we'll have a corner kick coming at us now. As Devlin moseys over to the corner. So Kat, Alyssa, and Millet in the middle. Ball's going to bounce. Number 8's going to get there first. Devlin's going to come up, touch it to the middle. Defender's going to send it out. Canella's going to get there, take it off of them, drop it back to Mel. Mel to Alyssa. Alyssa back to Maddie Osmond. Osmond in the middle. It's going to send it all the way across to Abby Schuler. Schuler looking for somebody. Sends it to Fosnot. Fosnot's going to turn with this one on the outside and keep it in. She's got Devlin. She's going to break corner. Pulls it back, gives it to Kaylee. Kaylee with the through ball to Maddie. Maddie touches, and this one is going to roll out of bounds, so it'll be another corner from this side. Ball is up and in the middle. Alyssa almost there, doesn't quite get through. Maddie Osmond coming up, touches once. It's going to turn, sends it outside to Millet. Millet's going to take this with pressure, and it's going to go out of bounds as the defender kicks it. Throws it into Canella, who gets displaced. Ball's kicked up and out. Mel now with the ball. She's going to send this one back up that side to Alyssa. Alyssa on the ground, shielding as the defender kicks. Ball to the middle. Kaylee's going to trap this one, go right, and send a through ball for Millet with way too much on it. And that one's going to go out the end line, so it'll be a goal kick coming out. So here's the kick out. First two is going to be Kat coming on, and she's going to get tripped, and there's going to be no call whatsoever. So tripped in the box, and we'll just go a goal kick on this one. So here comes the kick coming out. This one's up and over at first level. Canelo is going to be the first one to touch. Take it, pull it back for herself. Beautiful job. She's going to scoop this one up and over. Goalie's going to catch that one on the kick. Kat was right there. Fosnot coming on that backside. The two of them have really learned where to be on those through balls like that. Header off of number 2. Mel's going to be first 2. She's going to try to get it over to Canella. She doesn't get it there. Smith sends it up the middle to Devlin. Devlin with a player on her back is going to run through, try to possess, still battling. And at her feet, she does get it eventually. Drops that back to Herb. Herb now one touch past the oncoming offensive player. Back to Osmond. Osmond is going to send this one, try to send it through. Goes to the defender though. Doesn't split. Second touch on that one to Millet. Millet now is going to turn with the defender on her. 6 doesn't clear it, and Audrey's going to run through her and get called. So it'll be a kick coming out. So 35 minutes to go. 5-0 lead for Meadowbrook. Here's the kick out. Maddie Osmond, first 2. She's going to take this one and send a nice ball up and over the head of the goalie for goal number 6. And the wind continues to pick up and blow across the field now. 35-17 to go. And Montgomery will kick off again. Ball is back and through. Abby Schuler puts this one at Kat's feet. She chases after. Goes a little strong all the way over to Millet. Canella's going to clean up that errant pass and get run into. Number 2 now with the ball. Sends it outside. Mel's going to get there first and send that up to Audrey Millet, who's going to try to keep it in and is not going to get there in time. So here's the red throw in front of Middlebrook's bench. Up the sideline. Mel drops out to Canelo. Canelo tries to scoot it through. Doesn't get there. On to Osmond. Osmond swings and misses. And still able to get possession. Sends a nice little through ball over for Maddie Fosnot. Coming on with number 5. And she touches it back to number 5 off of her. And it's going to be called a goal kick. Meadowbrook with the 6-0 lead. Here's the kick out that side. Devlin's going to drop that one in front of Fosnot. Fosnot's going to break one touch, get it to Kat in the middle. Kat's going to turn, try to scoop it past 6. Doesn't go. That one's going to roll off number 6 and be a corner kick. So corner kick number 3 within 4 minutes of half, as the clock has stopped for some reason. As the clock has stopped for some reason. As the clock has stopped. So still 35-17 to go in this half. The clock is not running. Sir, the clock isn't running. Okay. There we go. So here's the throw in. And ball goes off red, and it'll be a white throw. In front of Millet, and goes out of bounds. Red throw coming the other way. This ball gets kicked up and over, and goalie is going to touch this one and kick it out. It did go off one of her teammates, but it was an errant. There was not a pass back to her. So she could have picked that one up, but ball to the middle. Osmond with it. Touches once, touches twice, tries to get it to Kaylee. Kaylee's able to shield. Maddie Fosnot comes in, swings and misses. Devlin to it. Not going to get there in time, but Maddie Osmond is going to try to chase this one down and gets there. Ball is cut back inside. Number 2 now. It's going to keep going. Breaks middle. Past Elena. Over to Mel. Mel's going to try to clear this one. Goes off of the player from Montgomery. Out to the outside to Alyssa. And so there is a call from the middle. So ball sent to the outside. Abby Schuler sends this one up in front of Maddie Fosnot. There's no one really other than the defender on the outside. She's going to work with it and try to go past and kicks the ball out of bounds, as she had 2 in the middle, but just lost possession. So here comes the kick out. Here's the goal kick. One bounce off of 7. Devlin's going to shield. And the Cook push from behind does get called. So ball goes off of, I'm going to guess a defender there, because it's going to be a corner kick. But the ref missed that one, so it'll be a goal kick coming out.
Call it like it is, Shane.
to Canella in the middle. Oh my goodness gracious. So this is starting to get a little rough. So Canella puts this one through. It's headed in the middle. Canella tracking this one down on the outside. Schuler's going to come up, kick it off of number 14, then kick it back to her. And then she'll take it off her again. And that'll go off of 5, so it'll be a white throw. So Kaylee with the ball across the middle to Millet. Swings and misses. Ball's out, and it'll be a goal kick coming out the other side. Here's the goal kick. It is short. Alyssa shielding to the ball. 16 is going to get there and send this one up and over. Emma's going to come out and kick this one over to Mel. Not quite wide enough. 16 is going to put this one up and try to get it on goal. Emma tracks that one down in center field and does a nice job of catching that and punts it out. Fosnot's there. It's got Kaylee behind her, drops it back in front of her. Kaylee looking for space. It's going to scoop this one up in front of Maddie, and Kat's going to take this one as Maddie overlaps in the middle. Kat with the left foot crosses. Maddie coming on just a little behind her. So Kat to Kaylee. Kaylee with the kick onto the goal. Maddie Fosnot's there. Millet is there, and oh, they can't get the ball in, so that one's kicked out, so it will be a corner kick on the far side. So here comes the kick. 30 minutes to go in this half. Meadowbrook with a 6-0 lead. Millet right in the middle. That ball is kicked right at Kat on the header. Millet's going to collect it and try to get a foot on it. Kat pushing out. Coming in is Osmond as Kat falls and is tripped and gets the call. So Devlin will take this one. Just outside the box. So here comes the kick. It's low. So here's the throw in the box, off the head of the defender, off the head of Maddie Fosnot. We'll see if Millet can get there. She does not in time. It's going to be a goal kick. So Montgomery is going to sub. 6-0, 29 minutes to go in this game. We'll see how long we go here before Meadowbrook starts putting some subs in. Ball's to the middle. Devlin to Canella does a great job of trapping that one again. Here's the kick up and over. It's going to be wide right, but what a great play by Alyssa on that one. She's so good at doing that. So Maddie Fosnot's going to take a break as Macy comes on in for her. Goal kick coming out. Again, short. Montgomery's first two. Canella's going to run right on by with that ball. Looking to shield. She does. She throws this one in, but there's two subs coming in now. Let's see. We're going to get backline subs here. Beth and Nina coming in for Elena and Mel. So defense will get a break. Got Millet on the far side over there with Osmond in support. Devlin in the middle. Kat in the middle in front of her. Throw's going to be to Millet. Millet's going to shield. Drop that back to Canella. Canella's going to cross this one. Coming on is Kat. Kaylee is there. Both miss. Goes over their head. Macy's going to chase this one back. Kick it to Abby. Abby's going to miss. 14's going to get by, but Abby's going to come back and take it off of her and send this ball up the side until it does go out of bounds. So it'll be a red throw here in front of us. So number 5 with the red throw. And 7's going to trap that one, pull it back. Osmond's going to take that off of her, drop that one right in front of Macy. She's going to put a left foot on that one, and not quite enough on it. Goalie's going to come out and clean that one up, but a right thought. Here comes the kick out the middle. This is a decent one. One bounce to midfield. Ember's going to step 2, and that one's going to bounce up and hit her in the arm. Or actually, no, it's going to hit red. Well, no, it is. Okay. So it is a handball on Ember, so that'll be a red kick direct from just inside or on the other side of midfield here. So here's the kick. That's a strong one in the middle, off of one Red Raider, off of a second Red Raider, off of Ember's head to the middle. Osmond turns, puts that one in front of Devlin. Devlin's going to lift that one up and over to Millet. Millet battling on the outside there. She does win it. Puts it in front of Canelo. Canelo tries to scoop it through. Goes off of the mid from Montgomery. She's going to turn and lose that one out of bounds. So Alyssa battling over there. Here comes the throw. Beth swing and a miss. There comes Osmond. Tries to put it in front of Canelo. A little strong. Goes to the defender. Nina misses as well. 14 coming on. Is going to center this one. Ember's going to clean that up and send it through to Devlin. Devlin with a high karate kick. 17 falls on the ball. Canelo continues to come after it. 17 is going to clear that one out to Beth. They stop playing, but ball's still going. Here comes Millet now. Across the middle. Looking for somebody to send it to. She puts it middle, and the goalie's going to come out and do a nice job of catching that one. Intercepting the ball across the box. Punt is out and up and over. Nina's going to head that up to the next level. Osmond's going to get a foot on that and put a nice ball right in front of Canelo. Canelo's going to put this one on goal from deep. Cat running on and not going to get there. So goal kick coming out the other side. 25-22 to go. 6-0 lead for Meadowbrook. So goal kick coming out. It is short. Millet gets a foot on it, but loses it. Ball is to the middle. Herb. Nice little touch pass out to Beth. Beth's going to run around that one and send it into Osmond. Osmond with the ball now. Sends it to Canelo. Canelo on to Millet. Millet breaking on the outside. She's going to touch this back to the middle. She's got Kaylee in front. She's got Cat on the other side, and ball crosses before Cat can get to it. So Alyssa will take a break as Grace comes on in the mid-level with Osmond and Devlin. Another goal kick coming out. 24.5 to go in this game. Ball is up to the middle. Number 2's first 2. Osmond's going to touch that pass, past the second defender, still at her feet, sends a ball over to Macy. Macy back to Grace. Up in the air, number 8, trips, falls, and gets a good chuckle. Ball in the middle. Number 6 is going to clear this one. Up and over everybody. So Abby Schuler, shielding. Number 14 coming. Emma, way out of the box. Kicks that ball up to Grace off of her left shoulder. There's Beth. She's got time and space. And Millet running on with number 6 coming out to defend. Number 6 looking for something to somebody to send the ball to. She's going to kick that one to Coach Osmond. Coach Osmond with the assist to Grace, who's going to throw it in to Millet. Audrey with possession, looking to turn, kicked out between her legs. More substitutions coming from Meadowbrook as Mel comes in to give Ember a break. Grace is going to take this throw. Osmond is over there. Along with Millet, she's going to choose number 31, right between her legs, and ball's kicked up the field, so Beth recenters that one. 22 with the ball. Sends that one on through. Up behind Beth. Nina's going to come over and send that one squarely into the... Oh, just missed the garbage can. So here's the throw. Off of the head of the Montgomery player to Beth, off of the Montgomery player again, who threw it in, and so now Grace will take the throw from the far side. Here's the throw up, number 16. Grace is going to center this ball to Kat. Kat's going to touch it once, pull it back, put it in front of Kaylee, a little behind. Kaylee's coming across, sends it outside to Abby, and left her a lot of space to run through. Abby does get there, and 7's going to come back for it. Abby gets a foot on it. Ball is still in bounds. See if she can get the ball in front of Kaylee. She does. Kaylee looking. Sends the ball over in front of Osmond. Osmond with one touch to Macy. Ball is off of Macy, still in bounds, and the goalie's going to get to that one just before Millet does. So Meadowbrook looking to move the ball around a little bit here. Punt is out to midfield. Beth is going to get there and get a knee on that one. There's Grace to Audrey. Audrey touches, goes inside. Ball's to Maddie Osmond. Osmond lifts that one in front of Macy. Macy misses. Number 8 now with the ball as Osmond pressures. Grace on the outside. There's more substitutions coming from Meadowbrook here in just a minute. Nina with a nice stop on that ball. Up to Macy. Macy now running on. Chasing after. There goes Millet. 6 is going to get a foot on that and kick it off of Audrey. Audrey's going to keep it in bounds. Try to set that one in front of Maddie. She does. Maddie back to Millet. Millet, one move to the inside and then the outside left foot. Lifts it up and over to Devlin. Devlin with a nice catch with that left hand. And the referee's right there to give it a call. Forgot her goalie's jersey. As Montgomery pushes out along with Meadowbrook. Direct kick. I don't think they have anybody that can put it on goal from here. Here it is. A couple bounces and a roll to midfield. Abby's going to clean that up and send it dead center. Osmond up and over. Kat and Macy running on. Does get past. This one's going to get to the goalie. No, it's not. Number 6 is going to take this one and send it right back in the middle. Macy coming on. Kat is there. She has Kaylee. Kaylee from that spot is going to put it in front of Macy. Macy trying to get to it and loses it. Here's Osmond now. Osmond on the outside to Millet. Millet coming to the corner. We'll see if she can get there. And no, she does not. A little strong. Maybe it was the wind. So substitutions coming in for Schuler and Devlin. Canelo coming back in to give Kaylee a break. Grace Ask coming in on the defensive side over here. So your mids now are Grace and Alyssa and Maddie. Schedule. Kat steps 2, misses. Alyssa is going to touch that one and try to send a through ball over for Audrey. Doesn't quite get it through the defense. Maddie Osmond is going to drop one over in front of Grace Ask, who's running on. He's going to get a foot on this one, dribble it up the outside. 14 still battling with her. She does get it past. Number 5 overlapping, kicks it off of Grace. This ball is going to spin like a cue ball in the corner. Ball back to number 5, who's going to clear it out to Maddie Osmond, who's going to come and take this one to the middle. She keeps it. We'll see if she can put that in front of Macy. She does. There's Alyssa. Alyssa is going to pop this one on that far corner, and that's going to be goal number 7 for Meadowbrook with 19:21 to go in this half. So that'll move our front line to Haley, Macy, and Audrey. As Montgomery drops this one back, Macy and Haley pressure and ball. Alyssa with possession drops it back to Maddie Osmond. Maddie Osmond with the ball in the middle sends it back to Alyssa. Alyssa's going to drop this back over to Maddie. Maddie coming up the middle, tries to get a cross ball over to Audrey Millet. Macy trying to lift that one into goal from outside the box. Doesn't quite get there as Audrey Millet runs over to keep this one in bounds. And ball is kicked between her legs, and I believe it might have been off of her. Nope, it's going to be a white throw. So Ember will come up for this one in front as Audrey comes out. So there's Grace with the ball. Back to Maddie Osmond. Osmond over to Herb. Herb finds the ball at her feet. Spins, turns outside. Osmond now coming up that outside. Turn back to the middle. Is going to put a left foot on this one across in front of Macy. Macy running after, Haley running after. Haley's going to get there first. Drops it back to Alyssa. Alyssa sends it to Macy. Macy with 4 defenders around her. Number 7 breaking on the outside. Trying to get past Alyssa. Alyssa's going to get a foot on that. And 7's going to get by as Grace misses and Mel. Oh, there's a little bit of a collision over on that far side as number. So here's the throw. Goes in off of Maddie Osmond's head. Maddie's going to send this ball middle as Meadowbrook pushes out. Doesn't get there in time, and we do have a handball as Beth puts her hands in the air, waves them like she does care, but the ball goes off her elbow. Trying to protect her face on a high kick, and just an unlucky play. Number 22. Just going to place this one. See if she can get a foot on this. 16.5 to go in the game. Ball in the middle. Mel is first 2. That ball sneaks on through. Emma coming out of the box, and she's going to get there first. Securing the ball, getting back up, and here comes the punt. It's a good one up over the middle. One bounce. Macy's going to run to it and run past it. Tried to chase that one down, doesn't get there as number 6 clears it. This ball is off of number 2. Maddie Osmond with the ball is going to send this on the outside, but doesn't get it wide enough again. So that one goes off of number 16 as she chases after and hustles as she always does. And Montgomery's going to kick that one past to the corner. I believe this one's going to make it out. So it's going to be a red throw in front of the Montgomery bench. And a few more substitutions waiting to come in on a Meadowbrook possession. So here's the throw. It's out to the middle. Mel's going to clear that one out. Macy coming back is going to get there and run past. And chase after and get it on the rebound. Sends it out to Ember, who tries to get a through ball on up to Macy and doesn't quite get there as the defender takes it off, or mid takes it off of her. Grace chasing down number 8, who's going to dribble all the way up the field until Grace Ask takes it and kicks it out, so it'll be a red throw. 14:44 to go in the half. 7-0 lead for Meadowbrook now. Number 8 with the throw. It is up and over to the corner. Mel is going to take this one and kick it back to Emma, who's going to come up and kick this one like it's a kickball out that other far side to Ember. Ember turning, sends the ball out of bounds to Coach Osmond. So red throw in front of the Meadowbrook bench. Up and over, far side. Grace up. Actually, that's Sarah. It's going to be first 2. Maddie with the ball in the middle. It's going to send a ball through for Ember Herb, but it's going to go out of bounds. So that one will be thrown in by Montgomery. Ball on the outside. Clears everybody all the way back to Maddie Osmond. Osmond to Alyssa. Alyssa with one of her few errant touches. That one gets away from her as the defense takes it. Beth now battling for the ball. Number 2 clearing through. That ball is cleared middle. Grace now with the ball on the outside. It's going to break inside and send that to number 8 for Montgomery. Maddie Osmond's just going to kick this one squarely to Haley on the far side. 13:22 to go here as Devlin and Millett come back in, giving Osmond and Canelo a break in the middle. So 13 minutes to go in this game. Throw in off of the flip again. Number 2 running through the defender. So it's going to be a white kick. So Kaylee places the ball back deep. She's going to look for someone to send it to, and then 12:35 to go. She's going to kick this one up to Audrey Millett in the middle. Audrey running on as that one's dropped right in front of her. Audrey now with a little touch pass into Macy. Macy still trying to find it and runs around. Haley now to the ball. Not going to get there in time. Kaylee with a touch pass to Millett. Millett to Macy. Macy chasing. Montgomery clears over here in front of us. Throw in goes to Devlin. Devlin back to Grace Ask. Ball gets off of her foot. She runs two, still in possession. Sends it back to Mel. Mel with the pressure. Devlin with the ball. Steps over. Sends the ball all the way across to Sarah. Sarah running on. Does a nice job, but loses that one. And ball's heading the other direction as Beth chases it down. She's going to take that outside and just deposit that in front of the Meadowbrook or Montgomery bench. So it goes off the defender, so Meadowbrook's going to get this throw. Ball is in and up to Macy. Puts that in front of Audrey. Nope. Goes off the defender, and Audrey will take the throw in from the far side. Throws to Kaylee. Back to Audrey. Audrey up and over in front of Macy, who's running on. Number 6 is going to get there first. We'll see what Macy does with it. She pressures. Ball is coming back to Audrey Millett, who's going to send it to the middle. Devlin puts that on the ground. Here's Macy with the kick, and that one is going to go out, so it'll be a goal kick. Ten to go in the half. 7-0 lead for Meadowbrook. Another short goal kick. Right to Millett. Ball is up in the air, number 6. Devlin with the header. Millett with the ball. Number 17 battling with her. There's Macy. She's going to turn and run after. 17 is going to kick that one out with Sarah coming on. And it's going to be a red throw. So here's the ball, in and over to Sarah. Sarah's going to try to send that center. Doesn't quite get enough on it. Mel now clears that up and over. It's going to bounce. Haley is there. Grace is there. Grace, the ball goes off of her foot. So Kaylee steps to and puts that ball right in front of Audrey Millett. It's going to chase after and not quite get there. So we got ourselves a 7-0 lead with 9:20 to go. Here's the throw from the far side. It's Montgomery sending it all the way up to Sarah. Sarah misses. Ball goes by her. Defender number or offensive player number 4 coming after it. Audrey along the sideline is going to save that one. Send a ball through for Macy, who's going to chase this one down and keep it in bounds until she doesn't. Got a foot on it, and then it got away from her. So here's the throw, as that must have gone out of bounds on the side before it went out the end line. Here's Audrey off of her head, shielding, looking for somebody to drop this to. She turns, gets past the defender, sends it middle. Ember coming on. Let's see if she does. She does get there. Macy's going to take that one. Ball goes middle. Kaylee pressuring. That ball goes off of number 14 as Haley comes back and sends that to Kaylee. Kaylee's going to drop this one outside in front of Grace, but she puts too much on it. And so that one's going to make it past the white line, which gives the ball to Montgomery, number 5 with the throw. On to Grace. Stabs at it, misses. Mel now chasing after her. And ball gets turned inside. And Beth is able to clear that up in the middle. Then it goes off of Montgomery and rolls towards the sideline and gets out. So Grace with the throw now as Abby comes in for Ember. 7:44 to go in this contest. 7-0 win for Meadowbrook. Throw in is to Devlin. Devlin's going to scoot this one past the first defender. Haley running on. Number 20 is going to get there and try to keep it in. And apparently she does. Haley's going to take it now and drop it back to Kaylee or to Grace. It's to Grace. Grace out to Kaylee, a little strong. Kaylee's going to run on. Give it to Abby. Abby now with the ball. Back out to Grace. Grace back into the fray. And up in the air it goes. Grace Ass coming up. Ball's kicked corner. And it's a race to the sideline that goes off of red, so it'll be a white throw. Throw is into Grace. Grace sends that ball into Kaylee, but a little strong, so it's going to get kicked back out of bounds again. 6:55 to go. Here's the throw to Grace. Grace kicks it to number 13 from Montgomery, who kicks it to Kaylee. Kaylee's going to send this one across the field, trying to get it to Audrey. Doesn't have enough on it to get there. Ball still in the middle for number 14. Beth is going to run through. She's going to get called for a trip, so it'll be a red throw coming in with 6:30. So Beth coming up, going for ball. I think she got more foot than ball, so good call in the middle with 7-0 lead, 6:20 to go in this game. So here comes the kick. This one doesn't go very far. Kaylee's going to put that in front of Audrey Millett. Audrey Millett's going to put it back in front of Kaylee Devlin. Kaylee Devlin's going to put a ball through for Haley. Haley's going to run on that ball as it's taken outside by number 6. She's chasing. 6 is going to clear this one. Grace Ask is going to miss. Number 7 running on with, who is that? That's Mel. Chasing it down, takes it off of her, sends it middle to Kaylee. Kaylee with the ball, puts it in front of Grace, but doesn't see the defender there, who's going to send that rebound. So they were persistent through it. About 4 different attempts there before it finally found net. 8-0 Meadowbrook with 4:53 to go in the game. So goal number 8 for Meadowbrook. Comes off the foot of Haley Ann. Devlin takes a break. Maddie Fosnot into the middle. So number 7 with the ball, dribbling around. Osmond back in for the remaining 4 minutes here, anchoring the middle, along with Maddie Fosnot at the mid position. Haley and Abby and Macy up front as Montgomery gets a run at the goal. And Elena Smith is going to clean this one up and bring it out. So Emma quietly leaving the goal. Elena getting some minutes here at the end of the game. Here's the punt. It's one bounce up and over to midfield over the first level. Abby Schuler is going to be first to touch that and chase after it again. Still battling with number 6. She's going to break to the right. 6 is going to kick this one squarely to the sideline. Not enough pace to get it out of bounds. The 16 comes on and picks that one up. Sarah settling the ball in front of her. Sends that one up into the space where Abby is. Coming on is Macy now, who's going to kick that ball towards the goal, and it's going to go out of bounds. So it'll be a corner. And this will be a corner off the foot of Maddie Fosnot as Abby comes out and takes a break now. So Meadowbrook, almost everyone who can be subbed has been subbed in at this point. Osmond's going to kick this one up to the middle. Grace has a beat on that one. Heads the ball, still in the box. Kicked out in the middle. Grace Ask chasing that one down. And 13's going to break away. Number 2 now with the ball out in front. Mel coming on. She's battling with her. We'll see if she can take it away. She does as 2 continues to work for it. But Mel is going to clear that ball with 2 minutes to go and send it up the sideline and clear that ball. So great job by Mel Egger taking that potential goal away. And Montgomery subbing here with 2:15 to go. So here's the throw, as we almost didn't make that rotation. Ball in the middle. Sarah, Beth, trying to get a foot on that ball. They do. Ball's kicked towards goal, goes off of Mel. Grace is going to kick this one towards the sideline with a minute 46 to go. That ball is kicked toward the center. Elena coming out and cleaning that one up. So here comes the kick up and over as she takes her time going out that right side like a veteran goalie. Here's the kick. Again, one bounce, and we're up over midfield. Running on is Maddie Fosnot. Fosnot's going to get a foot on it and try to get past number 6. Number 6 is going to take that, clear it out the outside with Macy coming on. She actually kicks it off of Macy. Macy's still battling, gets a foot on it, 2 feet on it, turns, shields, tries to drop it back to Fosnot, gets it back to Alyssa. Alyssa kicks this ball into the goal box, and the goalie's going to take this one and clear it out the right side with a minute to go. So there's the kick. Grace going to trap this one and then lose it to the mid from Montgomery. Throws coming in front of Maddie Osmond. A little strong. Gets past. Maddie's still pressuring. That ball is going to get kicked out of bounds. So we'll do it again. Clock's ticking. Down to 40 seconds. There's the throw. Montgomery's first 2. They're going to touch that one up and over. Mel's going to get a foot on it. It's going to go off the side. Alyssa is there. She's going to trap and not quite get to it as Montgomery's going to touch first, kick that one off of Osmond, and hustle 2 and kick it out. So it'll be a white ball with 13. Now under 10. Throw comes in. 5 seconds to go as Osmond wisely just clears this one to the box. And that should be the end of the game. So 8-0 Meadowbrook wins this one. If you're thinking about coming out to see the Lady Lions, they got a game tomorrow against Columbia County at senior night at 2:30 at Meadowbrook Field. And then they will be traveling for the next 2 games to finish up the season. Juniata Christian on the schedule and North Penn Mansfield to wrap up the regular season. We will see y'all at the next game. Sweet Pea, we'll see you soon.